Ladies and gentlemen, it is December 31st, 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. About to get ready for that New Year, so I had to release this video about the 2019 forecast, what I had at the beginning of the year. Well, what I did is I finally went back and I watched the video. I marked out all the zones and basically what my explanation was and I thought what was going to happen. And I went back to the exact same ones and I dotted down all the levels and any notes that I might have, I have written down on a piece of paper to share with you guys. So I'm just going to kind of wing it, just kind of go with the flow, whatever kind of pops into my head. Obviously, I can't remember exactly what 100% I was thinking, but we can actually go down to smaller time frames and see if there was opportunities. I think this will be probably on the bit of the longer side. So just wanted to say thank you and hit that subscribe button. All right, that'd be really appreciated. It's gonna be a great year for this. I got a lot of changing coming around the corner. The website's gonna be changed. We just monetized this channel, by the way. It's very exciting. It's currently pulling in $2 a day, 250. So that's exciting. About $75 a month. So thanks guys for watching those, and that's that. Let's get right into this. And if there's anything else that pops up into my head while I'm talking, hey, I'll talk about it. So I think this is a good one. It's gonna talking about my forecast, and then my next video, sometime the next week, I will release my 2020 forecast. So that's gonna be kind of cool. It's cool to look at every year and just to see if you're right or wrong. It's not really to see who's right or wrong, but in a way, we're just kind of looking at what happened. Okay. Ooh, just enjoying a nice coffee. Oh yeah, and by the way, I gotta. Turns out, I always I'm running this free trading view right now. I gotta hit that subscribe button and pay for my yearly subscription still. The card was declined, so I gotta update my card information. So hopefully I'll get that figured out over the next month or the next week, but it's not that bad. All right, so my first pair that we were looking at was the US dollar, and this was the demand zone that we were talking about. Here was the 1st of January 2019. We talked about how we had this rally-based rally demand zone, monthly demand. So this is a lot of money coming in here. Prices came down into this monthly demand and started rallying out, came back down, created higher highs, higher lows. So we talked about how we have this monthly supply zone up here. I said this is where I would be interested in looking for selling opportunities. You know, prices started to drop all the way from down up here down up here. Does that make up? That doesn't make sense. All the way up here. So this is where I would want to be looking for selling opportunities. I did note we are sitting right then at the time off of this drop-based drop monthly supply zone. I noted we rallied up, touched it. Sellers took control. We based, and then buyers took right back control. And then you guys might have heard in my most recent couple videos, I say, hey, it's never a good idea when you start forming opposing zones going into the supply or demand zone. So in this case, we just created a rally-based rally demand zone, basically forming right inside and outside of the monthly drop-based drop supply zone. So that's never a good idea. So we created that monthly demand, buyers took control, and we started going out. We had this monthly demand here, and then this next monthly demand here. Okay, so that's that. Let's go down into the Euro USD. We're just going to be talking about price action. And that's basically it. So at the start of the year, we were right here. We created this drop-based drop monthly supply zone, strong drop. Prices rallied straight back up into it at the start of the year. And this is when, if you guys go back and actually watch my first couple videos of the year, we were talking about this Euro USD saying, hey, we're in that downtrend. We're reacting off of that monthly supply zone. So we're assuming sellers are going to be taking control and start falling again. You guys also remember we had this rally-based rally. Oops, oh, man, this thing is annoying. I hate when people on YouTube, I really don't watch other YouTubers, but when people are too fucking cheap to buy the trading view and they're presenting or selling something, it looks really stupid to me, even though I'm using it for free right now, but I promise in the next week I will get back on that subscription. It's just I'm willing to wait an extra week because I don't start trading in a week from now. So I want to save my money for that extra week. That's just I'm just a cheap guy. If I can grab that extra free week out of TradingView, I will grab that extra free week of TradingView. It's not as bad as my meeting services. What I do with my meeting services is I don't want to pay $200. I don't want to pay $200 a month, or not a month, sorry, $200 I believe a year. So what you do is they give you like a 30-day free trial if you sign up. So I just create fake email addresses and I keep signing up because I don't want to pay the $200. Which is not a big deal, but here's a little tip. I go, I go use this. I use Proton Mail. So anything I need done regarding signing up, free trials, anything like that, I use something called Proton Mail. Strongly recommend that if you want free email addresses. Very secure, way more secure than Google, Yahoo, all that. Excellent service. So that's usually what I use. I don't know if TradingView allows you to have a 30-day. You can use a 30-day free trial, but what you have to do is you have to enter in your credit card information, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I do that, but I'm not gonna go create more credit cards and more, all that stuff. Anyways, we got off topic. All right, we had this monthly rally-based rally demand zone. Prices came down into it. We rallied up, we dropped down, and this is when I started to release the video saying, hey guys, let's understand price action for a bit. We had this monthly rally-based rally demand zone. Prices came in, rallied up, we based, we dropped. We went deeper into the monthly demand zone. Rallied up, sellers took control, and sellers began to sell down. We created those supply zones coming down and removing that demand zone. So that monthly supply held up pretty well. Let's keep going. We had that monthly demand that never got hit, but we are in that monthly supply zone in a monthly downtrend, so we should be looking for selling opportunities. Let's check out USD yen. So this is the USD yen. Let's mark off January 2019. Yeah, so right here. This is the start of the first year. We talked about, hey, we have this monthly drop-based rally demand zone. Prices came down, tested once, came down twice, tested twice, came down, tested 3 times. So it's still a valid demand zone that's holding buyers. So every time price is coming down here, buyers have been stepping in. So that's why I've been willing to look for buys down here. Monthly supply, we have that monthly supply up there. We never reached it. Something I am noticing, oh man, these ads are annoying, is every time we came down, we rallied out, we went up this high, we came down, touched it, rallied up, came down. I think we actually went deeper in right there, had a smaller retrace up, went deeper down, now we're having a smaller trace up. So when prices come down into this demand zone, it's a great area to look for buying opportunities, no doubt. But just do keep in mind, look, every time we came down and tested it, we haven't broken that previous high, that how far prices went before. That's just me understanding price action. Like, hey, the first time we rallied out of here, we rallied all the way up here. Prices came down here, touched it, rallied up. We never actually broke that high. Same thing again here, and same thing again here. So if prices do come down like this, I'll 100% be looking for buying opportunities. I'm just not going to assume that prices are just going to go, like that. If prices do happen to go like that, I will definitely be looking for selling opportunities. We'll talk about my forecast anyways in the 2020 version. So far, we're on a perfect track record. This isn't to say how right I am or anything like that, but we're finally in the stock market, and this is where I get proved wrong. So this was the monthly supply zone right here. Rally-based drop, strong drop out. We removed any type of demand. We broke upward momentum. There was a lot of sellers in here. There was a weekly supply at the very extreme. I talked about in the video. I said that's definitely an area where I would look for selling opportunities, and it worked out really well. Nonetheless, monthly supply did get blown through. Demand held up. Rally-based rally demand. Rally-based rally demand held up, or it never actually got tested. So those were the demand zones I had marked out, and this was the supply zone that I marked out. We're obviously at all-time highs, so don't be the hero and try selling without confirmation. Let's look at the S&P 500. We have this rally-based drop. Same thing. It's the exact same analysis, man. I don't even know why I did Dow Jones and the S&P 500. It's literally the exact same picture. So let's keep going. U.S. oil. Here were the monthly demand here and monthly supply here that I marked out saying, hey, I want to be a buyer down here. As of the January 1st, 2019, prices were inside this monthly demand. I recall saying if I watch the daily or the weekly, I'm going to want to see a supply zone getting removed. But anyways, that happened obviously. So we had buyers stepping in down here, sellers stepping in up here. We never actually managed to reach all the way up here. This is still an area where I would look for selling opportunities, possibly in 2019. But even with down here, when prices came down here, why would I be bullish? Well, we have a drop-based rally monthly demand zone right here. Not a strong one. 50% candles, not the best move away. I talk about this in my tips video. If you guys haven't gone around and checked out that tips video playlist, just go to my YouTube videos, type in playlist or click playlist, and watch the tips series. It's extremely good. I honestly believe they're the very best supply and demand zones videos out there. I don't think a single person has a better series playlist talking about supply and demand videos. So they're really good. I'm excited for the new content I'm going to be sharing with you in the next year. So, man, it's going to be an awesome year, man. Everybody says that, though. So, you know what I don't like? Is I hate this time of the year because everybody on social media posts new decade. This year is going to be my year. Or all the influencers are going to be like, this is your year. Buy my stuff now. Which is, it's all good. They're hustling. They're trying to make money. I respect that. But it's just like overwhelmed with Twitter, the Instagram, Facebook, all the social media is just littered with like these 2019, what you said you were gonna do, you didn't do, how 2020 is gonna be the best decade, how it's gonna be the best year, and it's just, I can't stand that shit. Anyways, maybe it'll be another rant for some other time, but anyways, let's keep going on. Gold. We had monthly demand down here. Oh, no, let's go to the start of the year. January, we had monthly supply up here. Definitely wanted to look for selling opportunities. Rally base drop monthly supply zone. Here is the rally. Here is the base. Here is the drop. So clearly a lot of sellers. This is the monthly chart too, right guys? Obviously, sellers took control for a little bit and then buyers resumed. Okay, and silver, this was my projected best asset class for all my recommended investments. I asked you guys at the end of the video, said, hey, what do you guys think about what do you think the best performing asset class was? Unfortunately, I should say, nobody actually replied to me. So that sucks. Gumfrey, you've been a long-term listener. I appreciate that, man. SPX has a good opportunity to sell in the monthly supply. Damn, we were wrong. Yeah, we were right at the very extreme of the monthly supply if you look at the weekly time frame. But obviously we got, no, we're at all-time high, so clearly we're wrong. Are you a zone trader, meaning do you only take trades in demand zones or supply zones? Yes. I never buy in a supply zone and sell in a demand zone. I don't know, but I talked about the best asset in 2019 when I said it was silver. And I'm going to say the same thing again. I do believe silver will have a moonshot rally. I do believe it's going to be the best asset class for 2020. That's that. I'll talk about that in my next video. Anyways, that's that, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. I'm not going to ask you how your 2019 was. All right. That's that. Enjoy your New Year's. If you're probably listening to this, it's already 2020, so go get them. All right. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it. And have a good one. Bye-bye.